Hey guys, so today is November 20th, it's Tuesday. I just want to start off by saying happy 3 months. So for all my EPIK teachers who came through EPIK in August intake of 2012 this year, we just celebrated our 3 months today of being EPIK teachers. I don't know, it's just kind of crazy how it's already been 3 months because 3 months means it's a quarter of our contract over, a quarter of us being into our year in Korea, at least our first year, and time just really flew by. I don't really have much to update on, or like not really like anything in particular to talk about, so I'll just talk about my day, I guess. So today, one thing I want to talk about was, so yesterday I said I sent one of my students in my worst class to his homeroom during class, and he actually wrote a letter to apologize to me in Korean after school. He gave it to me to read. Obviously, I had my co-teacher translate it for me, and I thought that today in class that I would get him to read it in front of the whole class. I wasn't sure how that was going to bode, but I was like, you know what, like, I will try it, and my co-teacher said it was a good idea. So, I called him up during the beginning of the class, and then I told him to read the letter, and when he realized I wanted him to read the letter to me in front of everyone, his attitude completely changed. He actually begged my co-teacher to read it to me instead, and it was actually kind of cute because when he realized how serious the consequence of acting up like that in class was, not only that he got sent to back to his homeroom to be disciplined by his homeroom teacher, but also that he had to write a letter and also had to read it in front of everyone. It was really cute because he was really embarrassed and his demeanor just totally changed. I kind of saw him as a kid instead of this little devil that lives inside a boy, and it was really cute because everyone in the class went fighting, which Koreans say to kind of support each other. So I guess in English or in Canada, we would say, oh, you can do it, or in Chinese we would say gayo. So it was really cute. They're all fighting, you can do it. They say his full name and stuff, and he read a letter to me, and he was actually pretty sincere. And then after that, the rest of the class, he was actually completely well behaved, and I was scared that he would just kind of be an inactive student, but he actually participated. And I've talked about him before where he's a smart child, and I thought that maybe he was bored in class, but what so I thought maybe because he's a high level he was bored in my classes, but so I kind of made him my helper and gave him extra stuff to do during my class, but he just had no interest. So it was nice to actually see him as a good student today. So hopefully it carries on. But a lot of my coworkers are saying that right now, because the school year ends end of December, pretty much right now a lot of the students don't really care anymore, which I completely understand because I'm like that too when I was their age. So yeah. And the second thing that I did today was after school I went to Gun Palace, and I did this program which my friends were doing for the past few weeks. And it was my first time or second time today. Last weekend I went to a palace with this group, and then tonight we had a cooking class. So if you know me, I don't enjoy cooking. You can judge me all you want. I guess I have princess syndrome in the sense that I don't really enjoy cooking because I'd rather just pay someone to cook the food for me, because I don't really enjoy shopping for food. I don't really enjoy prepping the food. I don't enjoy cooking the food. I don't enjoy making a mess and then eating food that when I cook it, doesn't even taste great. And I don't enjoy having to clean up the food, and I don't enjoy having to worry about leftovers or having to worry about buying too much of one product. So I went to cooking class, and I'm glad I went because it was a fun experience with my friends. But as soon as the class started, I was I don't know why I'm here. I didn't really enjoy it. I was a dishwasher, and then I had one job where I had to prepare sauces, and I put a teaspoon of salt instead of sugar. So though I only had one job, and I completely messed it up. But it was good. We made bibimbap, and it was a really cool experience. After, me and my two friends walked around. We went to the famous Chonachon stream. We went to Baskin Robbins, and it was kind of nice. We took some pictures at Lotte World in Myeongdong. They had Christmas lights up already. Kind of reminds me of Christmas lights back home in Vancouver. We have this park in the city, and they decorate the whole park with Christmas lights. So even though I don't celebrate Christmas, it was really nice to see that. Took some photos. I'll post all my photos today on my blog down here below as well. So yeah, so that's my video today. I just want to say happy 3 months and update about my day. All right, bye guys.